Hi, I've had a few people send me messages asking about the different mods I've done to the van and also about how well the van has actually held up. So I've decided to do a series of short videos, first to show you what you can do with a standard van to get it ready for travel. Those of you who have been following the channel know that we left in May last year and have been on the road since. And needless to say, we've had several issues. Some of them we could rectify, some of them we've still not been able to rectify till today. But none of them were show stopping enough to stop our travels. So I will go ahead and document some of them on upcoming videos. The videos will not be very long. They are just about some of the mods that I've done to prevent damage on the trip. And I must admit, for the mods that I have done, they've held up really, really well. There were a bunch of issues that we found out along the way that I wasn't aware about earlier. And while we were on the road, I've gone ahead and done bush fixes. And I will go ahead and detail that as well, just so that if you're in a pickle, at least there is a possible solution to try and rectify it and keep you going. Now, if you see any of the mods that I've done and you have a different way or a better way of fixing it, please share with all of us. Put a note in the comment, give a few details, and at least that way everyone who is traveling can benefit from it. Cheers. The drawers in the CRV range are pretty wide, which is great as it holds a lot of stuff. But one of the common complaints is that the bottom board bows out, especially if you start loading it up. And if you have a lot of space and you can lightly load the drawers, that's fine. But if you are traveling, I think most people will end up putting more things in the drawer than they originally intended. To reinforce the drawers, a very simple mod would be to get a little L-shaped bracket from Bunnings. This was just a couple of dollars for a whole bunch of them. And what I did was I secured it to the bottom board and to the back of the drawer unit. Now, when I did that, I realized that the back of the drawer unit and the bottom board is not wood, but it's actually a fiberboard. You can just see it down here. There is a laminated surface on the outside and on the inside, and the inside is all foam. As you can see, the back of the drawer sits slightly proud of the base, so I went ahead and notched it so that the L bracket would sit in nicely. Just having the L bracket there, held in with a simple screw. I had put silicone on the screw just to stop it from reversing out with vibrations. And I have done the same for the drawer front and the bottom. This drawer front is a timber drawer front, and what I've done is I've just put a simple L bracket there. An easier way to do it would just be to get an aluminium strip L bracket and just silicone it in there, and I think that would work very well for the front. On the rear, I think an L bracket would be the simplest solution. Or you could get a large L-shaped aluminium extrusion with a larger flange so that you could simply silicone it on and it will do the same thing. But just these three brackets have to work really, really well. I haven't had a single issue, touch wood, with any of the drawer bottoms bowing out at all. As you can see, my drawers are not exactly lightly loaded. I used Corel plates. All my containers are glass containers. I normally store milk in there. Granted, not that many, usually 2 at a time. And this is my heavies drawer. As you can see, it's also fully loaded. And we went through the gib. Up Northern Territory, Savannah Way, we haven't had any issues with the bottom falling out of it either. This drawer, however, did have the latch break, and what I've done is I've replaced the plastic latch with an aluminium one that I made simply from the U channel that I found in the van. This is the U channel which was originally used for the table slides in the original CRV series. I believe that now they've gone to double swing aluminium arms, so you won't have a free piece to use in case of an emergency. All I did was to split it down the center, alright, and ended up with two pieces, matched the holes on the original plastic catch, and I've got an aluminium catch ready to go. So I've got a few spare. I decided I would hang on to this just in case I needed to do any other fixes. In regards to the strike plate, you can actually get them on eBay. I've seen them as little as $5.85 for 10 pieces. And if you look hard enough, you will actually find that they are available in a height of 9, 11, or 13 millimeters. And I find that the 11 millimeter one works for most of the drawers and cupboards in the CRV range. If you've done the drawer mod in any other way, please leave a comment and let us know how you did it. I believe that sharing the information will just make it easier for all of us who are traveling, especially if you're traveling full-time and don't necessarily have access to material when you're on the road in remote places. Leave a comment, let me know what else you would like to see in particular, and I will try and do a video on it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to catch the upcoming videos.